We live in a world that feels like it is just constantly going. It's pulling us in a million different directions, and in all that chaos, finding just a moment of peace can feel, well, impossible. But what if it wasn't? What if you could find that calm right here, right now, in just 60 seconds? So just for a second, check in with yourself. How are you feeling right at this moment? A little overwhelmed? If so, that's completely normal. You are definitely not alone in feeling that way.
It's like having way too many tabs open in your brain and they're all playing videos at once. Your to-do list is on a loop, you're replaying some conversation, you're worrying about tomorrow, and you can literally feel that tension building up in your body.
And in the middle of all that noise, what you want is so simple. You just want it to stop. You want an off switch for all that chatter, even if it's just for a few seconds. A chance to just breathe.
Well, here's the good news. You absolutely can. And you don't need a fancy app, you don't need a weekend retreat. All it takes is 60 seconds. We're about to walk through a super simple, really powerful technique you can use anywhere, anytime you feel that stress start to bubble up.
Okay, so it all breaks down into 3 really easy steps. First, we pause and reset. Then we control your breathing. And finally, we ground your attention. That's it. That's the whole recipe. So let's dive into that first one.
Step 1 is what I like to call the power pause. And honestly, it might be the most important step of all. It's that first move that just stops the runaway train of stress in its tracks. See, when you consciously stop, you're actually interrupting the production of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. You're giving your whole system a chance to just catch its breath.
So here's what you do. Whatever it is you're doing right now, typing, reading, just thinking, I want you to just stop, just for a moment. This isn't passive. It's a deliberate choice to step out of the chaos. It's you taking back control.
And as you pause, tell yourself this. Say it in your head. Nothing else matters for the next 60 seconds. Look, this isn't about ignoring your problems forever. It's about giving yourself permission to create this tiny little protected bubble of time, just for you.
Okay, on to step 2, the breathing anchor. Once you've hit pause, your breath is going to be the anchor that holds you steady while all those thoughts are swirling around.
Let's try one together, okay? When you're ready, just take a slow, easy breath in through your nose for a count of 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
And at the top, just hold it gently. No need to strain yourself. Just a little pause for 2 seconds. 1, 2.
Now here's the magic part. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Let it all go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. You'd want to repeat that about 4 times to fill up your minute.
This isn't just some distraction. There's real science here. When you make your exhales longer than your inhale, you're actually activating your body's built-in relaxation system. You're sending a direct signal to your brain that says, hey, it's safe to chill out, and that helps slow your heart rate right down. All right, you've paused, you've anchored your breath. Now for the final step, grounding your senses. This is how we gently pull your mind out of that tornado of worry and plant it right back here in the present moment. What's cool is this actually shifts activity in your brain from the emotional part to the thinking part, which is like turning down the volume on the anxiety alarm.
The key word here is notice. We're not analyzing, we're not judging, we're just quietly observing the world that's right in front of you.
So, go ahead and look around. Without really moving your head, just silently name 3 things you can see. And don't just glance at them, really see them. The texture on a book cover, the exact shade of a color nearby, the way light is hitting something. Just notice 3 things.
Okay, now shift your focus to your ears. What are 2 different sounds you can pick up on? Maybe it's the hum of a computer, traffic outside, or maybe even just the sound of your own quiet breathing. Just identify 2 separate sounds.
And finally, bring your awareness to your sense of touch. Notice one thing you can physically feel. It could be your feet on the floor, the chair supporting your back, or the fabric of your shirt against your skin. See? That's how easy it is to pull your focus out of your head and into the real world.
And that's it. Just like that, you've done it. You paused the chaos, you anchored your breath, and you grounded yourself in the here and now. You've completed your 60-second reset. It really is that simple.
And I want you to really get this message. The goal here isn't to reach some state of perfect, blissful silence. No way. The goal is just to be calmer, to turn the volume down on all that internal noise, even just a little bit. And that right there is a huge win.
And remember, this isn't just a one-time trick. This is a skill. It's a tool that you now have in your toolkit. Think of it as your own personal, portable reset button. You can press it right before a meeting, when you're stuck in traffic, anytime you feel that stress starting to creep in.
Look, stress is going to happen. It's part of life. But how we respond to it, that doesn't have to be overwhelming. You now have a proven 60-second strategy to take back your calm. So the only question left is, where will you use your new reset button first? Just knowing you have it can make all the difference.